lovies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Tana, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by again. So in this video, we're going to be doing a full face of makeup without foundation, guys. I did this whole face of makeup and I did not use any one foundation, just concealer all through. Basically for my girls that feel like foundation is too much product on their face, this is going to be a perfect tutorial, a perfect makeup look for you. If this sounds like what you're interested in, then let's get right into the video. Okay, so guys, welcome back. So the first thing I'm going to do is to clean up my skin. You want to make sure your skin is properly clean. And to clean up my skin, I'm going to be using the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. So I'm done cleaning up my skin. The next thing I want to do is to prep my brows, and to do that I'm going to be using this red one, Airwax. I'm just going to use that to slick my brows and to put it in place. And then I went ahead to press it down using the back part of my spoolie. So I'm done pressing my brows in place. The next step is to prep my skin. To prep my skin, I'm going to be starting with moisturizing. You want to make sure your skin is properly moisturized, and to do that I'm going to be using this vitamin C moisturizer. I'm just going to be applying that all over my face, mostly in my under eyes. So after moisturizing my skin, I'm just going to go straight to priming. And for primer, I'm going to be using the Shea Glam Good Grip Primer. I'm just going to be applying that at in my T-zones area. Go over it with my e.l.f. matte primer. I'm just going to apply that in my T-zone area as well. This is basically just to like tighten my pores, sweat a lot. So I'm done prepping my skin. I'm just going to go right into concealer. Remember, we are not doing any foundation today, so I'm going to go straight into my concealer. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the HNB airbrushed concealer in the shade 4N. So I basically just put my concealer in the places where I would normally put my concealer when I'm doing a proper makeup, which is my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my under eyes, my chin, and the down part of my cheek, just lower, like just slightly lower from the place that I would normally put my contour. I just made like a stroke of concealer right there. And so I'm just going to go ahead with a darker concealer. I'm going to be using the Adventure Blend Brow Concealer in the shade 08. I'm just going to apply that on the place where I would normally put my contour. So I'm done applying my contour. I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. I'm going to start blending from my concealer. By now my concealer is properly dried, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. I'm going to start blending from my forehead, nose, right here. That's the concealer that I put slightly After that, I'm going to go ahead and blend my under eyes. So I'm done blending out my concealer. I'm going to go ahead and blend out my contour, starting from the lower part of my face, like that's my jawline. I'm going to blend it upwards. Okay, I'm using a damp beauty sponge. That is the same thing I used to blend out my concealer that I'm using to blend out my contour, just different sides. So I'm done blending out my contour. I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything all together. That's blending out every ash line that could be lying around my face. I'm just going to go ahead and use my the same beauty blender. I'm just going to use that to go over my whole face. So I'm done blending out my whole face. I'm gonna go in with my Revolution setting spray just to set the whole of my face. So I'm just gonna wait for that to dry down for some minutes before going in with my pressed powder. I'm gonna be using the V Beauty powder palette that I got. I'm going to be using a powder brush. I'm going to be using my light shade of powder just to press the down part of my eyes and every other place that I highlighted. And then I'm going to go ahead with a darker shade of powder to serve as my bronzer. I'm just going to apply that at the areas of my face that I contoured. So for my nose contour, I'm going to be using a smaller angled brush just to apply my bronzer. I'm going to dab that at the back of my hand so that it won't be too much, and then I will just slightly apply that. For setting powder, I'm going to be using the Revolution Deep Setting Powder in the shade Banana Deep. And then I'm going to be applying that using my beauty blender. I'm just going to apply some of the powder on the foam, and then I'm going to press that at the back of my hand and just set my under eye to make sure it's not creasing. So after that, I'm going to go in with my blush. I'm going to be using an orange shade of blush. So So after I'm done with that, I'm just gonna go in with my powder brush and then my shade of powder just to set my whole face. I'm done with my skin work. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my eye makeup and my lips, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done with the rest of my makeup. The next thing I'm going to do is to apply my highlighter, and for highlighter I'm going to be using the Milani Glow highlighter. I'm just going to be applying that on my cheek, my forehead, and the bridge of my nose. I'm going to be applying that using a beauty blender because I want the highlighter to be diffused like this. Whoa. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face using my Revolution Pro setting mist. Just gonna give it a good shake and then I'll set my whole face. Just gonna make sure it dries properly. Okay guys, so this is the finished look of the makeup. I absolutely love it. Just a rundown of what I did on my eyes. I basically just filled in my brows. I did not clean it up. I did not draw any brows, and I did my wing, that's my eyeliner, and I fixed half lashes. That's basically what I used on my eyes. And for my lips, I already did a tutorial of my lip combo. If I cannot tag the link here, that means I have not posted it, but you guys should definitely watch out for that. I'll definitely be posting the video very soon. But yeah, this is the finished look. Do let me know if this was helpful, and do let me know when you tried this out. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.